هاي سر.
كيفكن؟ ماغري وينك؟ سلامتك. How are you ماغري؟ ما عم تسمع ماغري. كيفك توماس؟
مرحبا أستاذ.
كيفك؟ وين نعسان؟
منيح.
مرحبا أستاذ.
أهلا هاي كاز. Okay, any questions before starting?
شو أستاذ؟
Any questions?
نو.
صوتك عم بيقطع.
عم بيقطش؟
ساعدنا دابلين هايلا.
أيوه.
Okay. 2011. It was difficult ولا simple?
أستاذ ما كان 2010 2011.
11 هيدا مش شايفه 2011
حتى 2010.
وين؟
أستاذ في إنترنت ديلي كمان.
هلا ايه واحد مبين؟
2010.
Which one here now?
2010 still.
Still 2010?
عندي مش عم يبين شيء.
Samme meg å skaffe meg ned. Dasa.
Kova setčiga.
Kova da se.
Okay, هلا still بعده which exercise?
هلا شوي عم بينزل. 2011 صار.
صار هلا استاذ.
2000.
هذا صار.
So we have the function f defined on minus infinity plus infinity by fx equal x plus 2 minus 3 over 1 plus e to the x. 1a. Calculate the limit as x tends to minus infinity. How much limit as x tends to minus infinity بيطلع نايرة؟
minus infinity. Minus infinity.
Okay. So limit as x tends to minus infinity fx. We replace each x by minus infinity. It will become minus infinity plus 2 minus 3 over 1 plus e to the power minus infinity. Each x is replaced by minus infinity. Minus infinity plus 2, e to the minus infinity is 0. So minus 3 over 1 is minus 3. We get minus infinity. So limit fx as x tends to minus infinity is minus infinity. Show that the line D1 with equation y equal x minus 1 is an asymptote to C. How to prove the line D1 is an asymptote to C?
Limit x tends to minus infinity fx minus yd.
So limit as x tends to minus infinity. Lil fx minus y d1. The line is called d1. Equal limit as x tends to minus infinity. This is fx minus y d1. X minus x, 0. 2 plus 1 is 3. So limit as x tends to minus infinity of 3 minus 3 over 1 plus e to the x. Now replacing x by minus infinity, we get 3 minus 3 over 1 plus e to the minus infinity. E to the minus infinity is 0, so we get 3 minus 3, which is 0. Therefore, the line D1 with the equation y equal x minus 1 is an oblique asymptote to C at minus infinity. And specify the position of D1 relative to C. How to study the position of D1 and C?
Table.
We study the
If
sign.
fx minus yd positive, يعني بيكون above.
So we calculate fx minus yd1, which is 3 minus 3 over 1 plus ex. هذا لقينا هون فوق fx minus yd1. We take the LCM is 1 plus
هلا هيدا البوزيشن.
Yes. بعدنا with same part. So 1 plus 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times ex is 3ex minus 3. We get 3ex over 1 plus ex. All this fraction is positive because ex is positive. Since it is positive, we don't do a table. We say C is above D1. Now part B. Calculate the limit of fx as x tends to plus infinity. How much will be the limit as infinity here?
Plus infinity.
Plus infinity. So limit as x tends to plus infinity of fx. We replace each x by infinity. It will be infinity plus 2 minus 3 over plus infinity. Number over infinity is 0, so we get plus infinity. And show that the line D2 with the equation y equal x plus 2 is an asymptote to C. By the same way, so here we notice that we have two oblique asymptotes. The line D with the equation y equal x plus 2 is an oblique asymptote. Also, we determine or we calculate the limit as x tends to plus infinity lil fx minus yd2. Then the limit as x tends to plus infinity lil fx minus yd2 equal limit as x tends to plus infinity. Fx is x plus 2 minus 3 over 1 plus ex minus yd2, it becomes minus x minus 2. x plus 2 minus x minus 2 is 0. So we get minus 3. We replace x by infinity. E to the infinity is infinity. We get 0. Then the line D2 is an oblique asymptote. We say that the line D2 is an oblique asymptote to C at plus infinity. And specify the position of D2 relative to C. To specify the position, we study the sign of fx minus y D2 is minus 3 over 1 plus ex, which is negative, then C is below D2. Prove that the point I0 half is the center of symmetry. What is the rule for center of symmetry?
f2a minus x plus fx equal minus 2b.
Equal في شيء mistake بالرول equal
2b.
2b. So I0 half is a center of symmetry for of C. الأورانك هي f into 2a minus x plus fx equal 2b. A is 0 والb is half. هيدا a وهيدا b. If we replace x by a by 0, 2 times 0 is 0, remains f of minus x plus fx equal 2b. 2 times half بيطلع 1. We are going to verify this relation. fx is given, so we have to calculate f of minus x first. F of minus x is determined by replacing each x in the function by minus x. It will become minus x plus 2 plus 3 over 1 plus e to the minus x. Each x is replaced by minus x. هذا e minus x is negative power. I can write it as minus x plus 2 remains the same, 3 remains the same. E to the minus x is 1 over e to the x.
بس هون تاني ستيب شو عملنا؟ f minus x.
We are going to show that f of minus x plus fx equal 1. هيدا we have to prove this one. Okay.
Oh,
fx I have. F of minus x I don't have. So I must find f of minus x. To calculate f of minus x, we
replace.
هيدا ال fx. We replace instead of x minus x. بتصير هيدا minus x وهيدا بصير minus x. لحد هون صار يا
Yes, sir.
ال e minus x هيكاز هي 1 over e power x. الستيب اللي بعدها e to the minus x is 1 over e power x. Then next step, we take the LCM here. The LCM is ex, بتصير ex plus 1 over ex. Then it will be equal minus x plus 2 minus 3ex over ex plus 1. This is f of minus x. Any questions about the calculations of f of minus x? Now, f of minus x plus fx. F of minus x is minus x plus 2 minus 3ex over 1 plus ex. This is my f of minus x. F of x is this one. X minus x, 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 3ex over ex plus 1 minus 3 over ex plus 1. We take LCM is ex plus 1. Then it will become 4ex. We multiply ex plus 1 times 4. It will become 4ex plus 4 minus 3ex minus 3. 4ex minus 3ex is ex. 4 minus 3 is 1. So we get ex plus 1 over ex plus 1, which is equal to 1. Therefore, I is a center of symmetry. Any questions about the center of symmetry? Haikas, any questions?
No, Ustaz.
Part 3, show that f is strictly increasing on minus infinity plus infinity. How to verify that f is increasing?
أعمل f prime x
نعمل f prime x. شو لازم يكون f prime x?
positive.
Positive. So this is fx. X plus 2 minus 3 over 1 plus ex. Now the derivative للx is 1. So f prime x, derivative للx is 1 minus. هيدا u على v. كيف الفورم of u على v؟ u prime v minus v prime u over v square. Derivative لل 3 is 0. هيدا u prime v minus v prime derivative ل 1 plus ex is ex into 3 over v square. 1 plus ex square. So f prime x equal 1 minus times minus. هيدا الماينس times هيدا الماينس بيصير plus 3ex over 1 plus ex square, which is always positive. So f prime x is positive, then the function is increasing. Now table of variations. هيدا x, هيدا f prime. Domain of definition is minus infinity plus infinity. The function is, derivative is positive. Then f is increasing. Al minus infinity we get minus infinity. Al plus infinity we get plus infinity. Part 4, draw D1, the asymptote at minus infinity. D2 the asymptote at plus infinity and the curve C. Now the line D1 of equation y equal x minus 1. إذا الx 0 y minus 1. إذا الx 1 y equal to 0. This is the first asymptote at minus infinity. Second asymptote D2 of equation x plus 2 is an x0 y2 is an x0 y2 is an x minus 2 1 second is an x minus 2 y0. This is the second asymptote at plus infinity. Yes, Saikaz.
فتحت واحد تبع اف برايم اكس بس بدي اكتب فهمان الفكرة. راح النت.
يلا
خلاص
اوكي هيدا التيبل
هيك كمان كتبت ميرسي.
اوكي هون رسمنا two asymptote cycles. First asymptote y equal x minus 1 is an x0 y equal minus 1 is an x1 y0. We draw the first asymptote. The second asymptote is y equal x plus 2 is an x0 y2 is an x minus 2 y0. And we have the point here, center of symmetry, A0 half is the center of symmetry. So the curve is increasing. At minus infinity, we are above D1. It increases. At plus infinity, the curve is below the line D2.
ستريس سنتر اوف سيمتري وين؟
هيدا
هي
0
جراف.
هيدا هون.
هديك اللاين شو ستريس؟ هيك
Which
جاي
line؟
من
هيدا D2 هيدا
لا فوق.
وين فوق؟ هيدا الاكس اكسس هيدا الواي اكسس ما في لاين.
اوكي.
هذا مش لاين مرتاح.
شغال جاي قلت
Verify that fx equals x plus 2 minus 3e to the minus x over 1 plus e to the minus x. How to prove this fx and that fx are the same? This one and that one.
أعمل equal
Yes, بعدين
إذا بيطلع 0 equals 0 صح.
اوكي ليكو هون في عندي x plus 2 فوق وهون في عندي x plus 2 the same. يعني هيدا البار minus 3 minus e minus x على هيدا على 1 plus e to the minus x. This one بدي خليه يصير the same as this one. لأنه x plus 2 هي ذاتها x plus 2 in the two into the two expressions. So I take
بدنا
this.
ناخذ بس 3 e minus x over هيك.
Yes هيكز.
بس بدنا ناخذ fraction part.
لا باخد هيدا بس بشتغل بالفراكشن بارت.
فيك تنزل e minus x تحت.
اوكي ما هيك رح ننزل e minus x تحت. رح اخذ هيدا البارت x plus 2 minus 3e minus x over 1 plus e to the minus x. x plus 2 رح خلي x plus 2. e minus x لأعمله positive power بصير 3 over ex 1 plus 1 over ex. Any questions still here?
ما فيك تنزل دغري تحت بيصير times مع 1 plus e minus x. ليه؟
طيب بس بدل في e minus a بس اوكي فيك تنزل دغري yes you can.
بدل minus x.
لا بصير x plus 2 3 over ex. إذا أخذنا ال LCM بصير ex plus 1 over ex. ex times 1 ex plus 1. I simplify this ex with that ex. بتصير x plus 2 minus 3 over 1 plus ex, which is the given fx.
بالهوم ورك أنا عامل equal بس بيطول كتير.
Take it as a rule, whenever you have e to the minus x, it is better to work with e to the minus x.
Okay.
Calculate the area A lambda of the region bounded by C, D2, and the line D2, and the line of equations x equals 0, x equal lambda. Between C and D2, and the lines x equals 0 and x equal lambda. Okay. Which part of the area we are going to calculate? X equals between D2, D2 is the above line here, 0 and lambda. يعني هيدا الاريا اللي فوق هون. هيدا ال x equal lambda here, any line, any value greater than 1 or greater than 0. هيدا lambda. X equal lambda.
says lambda between شو عم بيجي؟
Lambda is greater than 0. شو بتساوي الاريا between D2 and C؟ الاريا between a curve and a line شو بتساوي الاريا between a curve and a line؟ Girls شو بتساوي الاريا between a curve and a line؟
yd minus fx.
الاريا equal integral from 0 to lambda yd2 minus fx dx. yd2 لأنه d is above the curve. هلا which fx we are going to use؟
Yes.
هيدا ال fx تبع البارت 5 ولا ال given
The
fx؟
new one.
ده new
تبع البارت 5.
تبع البارت 5.
Part 5.
This is yd2 x plus 2 minus x plus 2 minus 3e to the minus x. هيدا ال fx تبع part 5 dx. x plus 2 minus x plus 2 0. بضل في عندنا 3e to the minus x over 1 plus e to the minus x dx. Minus times minus is a plus. هيدا 3 constant, we can put it outside the integral. From 0 to lambda e to the minus x over 1 plus e to the minus x dx. Now by the method of substitution or the method of changing of the variable, I take u 1 plus e to the minus x. Because the derivative of 1 plus e to the minus x gives e to the minus x. So u equal 1 plus e to the minus x. So we have to change the bounds. For x equal to 0, u equal 1 plus e to the 0 gives 2. For x equal lambda, u equal 1 plus e to the minus lambda. Now, du, derivative للu, derivative لل to the minus x is minus e to the minus x dx. Then dx equals minus du over e to the minus x. لحد هون في شي question؟
No.
No.
It's
Then
an
the
integration عم بقلبت.
Then the area equals. هيدا ال 3 بعده 3. 0 واللامدا are changed into 0 صار 2 and lambda صار 1 plus e to the minus lambda. e to the minus u على u times minus du على e to the minus u. dx هي minus du على e to the minus x. e minus x with e minus x simplified بيطلع 1. So we get minus 3. هيدا الماينس طلعته لبرا. minus 3 integral from 2 to 1 plus e to the minus lambda du على u. We have a rule that says the integral of du على u is ln u. بصير minus 3 ln u between 2 and 1 plus e to the minus lambda. So it is minus 3. First time we replace u by 1 plus e to the minus lambda. بصير ln 1 plus e to the minus lambda minus ln 2 square units of area.
This integration of ex كيف كان عم بيصير؟
ما عملنا
boring.
ما عملنا
استاذ في هيدا x plus 2 ما عملت.
ما هيدا هون يا توماس x plus 2 x plus 2 0 محينا.
اوكي انا ماني عامل y minus fx. بري حطيت fx.
yd minus fx. Yes, Haikaz, what do you want to ask?
Integration of e minus x كيف بيصير boring؟
ما عملنا لها integration، عملنا derivative يا هايكاز.
بعرف بس هيك عم بسأل.
في عنا رول شو الانتجرال لل e to the ax يا هايكاز؟ شو الانتجرال لل e to the ax؟
1 over هيك؟
1 over a.
لا.
ايه 1 over a e to the ax. يعني e to the minus x الانتجرال إلى minus e to the minus x.
انتجرال تبع شو؟
عم يسأل هايكاز الانتجرال of e to the ax. هي 1 over a e to the ax. يعني هايكاز الانتجرال لل e to the minus x. شو بتعطيها هايكاز؟
1 minus e to the power minus x.
minus e minus x.
اوكي
Yes. ناخذ الباور نعمل 1 over.
يس
ميرسي استاذ.
ناو بعد في عنا calculate limit as lambda tends to plus infinity of a lambda. Limit as lambda tends to plus infinity of a lambda. Limit as x tends to plus infinity of a to the a lambda equal minus 3. We replace lambda by plus infinity. بصير ln 1 plus e to the minus infinity. We replace x أو lambda by minus infinity by plus infinity. بصير minus infinity. بصير minus 3. e to the minus infinity is 0. بتصير ln 1 minus ln 2. ln 1 is 0 minus ln 2 equal 3 ln 2 square units of area. Okay, this is all for today. For tomorrow, please prepare 2010 first chance.
اوكي.
امتى نفوت استاذ؟
Anytime you like. يا ساعة بدكم تفوتوا؟
10 minutes.
يعني شو
على
10 minutes at 2 بيروح الكهرباء.
طيب 2 و5 منيح 2 و5
يس 2 و5.
اوكي يلا نشوف.
يلا باي.
باي باي.
Bye, sir.
باي باي. See you.